I want to share some languages with you. I love language. I am a big fan of language. French, Chinese, German, Italian. I love the different cultures of the world. If if you only know one culture, you are doing yourself a big disservice in just expanding how you think and how you grow as a person. People who live in one city their entire life, I'm not saying you're not going to be able to survive, make money, buy a house, buy a car. You can absolutely become financially wealthy inside of the city that you live in. But to become really a whole person and to not be racist and to not judge people negative based on no experience, you really have to travel. People who do not travel are more likely to show prejudice in their decision, to show racism in their thought process. So you have to travel. You have to travel. You have to learn about different cultures in order to expand your mind, okay? To expand your mind culturally, to expand yourself spiritually, and just to grow as a person, you have to travel and see other cultures. And that's why I love languages. So this is Tagalog. Tagalog is the national language of the Philippines. Now, my first language that I was exposed to was Tagalog. I grew up here in the United States. I grew up in California, but this was the language of my parents. My language is English, but I understand and can read Tagalog, but I have a heavy accent. But I want to read to you this Tagalog book, just a couple of pages. I'll just read it. A is for anak. A is for anak, which isn't my name, but that's what my mama calls me. To say my child would be sort of the same. A is for anak. B is for butiki, a house lizard. Butiki. That's all it climbs on the ceiling from where it could fall. That's all. It climbs on the ceiling from where it could fall. C, there you go. C is for champorado, chocolate and rice porridge. Believe it or not, I have it for breakfast. It's best when it's hot. D is for dahon, leaves rustling coolly in the heat on trees in our garden next to mangoes heavy and sweet. E is for Iwan. That's what we say when we don't know the answer by the end of the day. Ewan. Ewan ako, I don't know. Ewan. F is for Filipino. F is for Filipino. That's what I am. I was born in the Philippines. That's me in the pram. Wow, see, look at that globe. G is for galing. Always so nice to hear a word of praise or approval. It brings me good cheer. Galing. That means good, great. Galing. H is for hati, a word mama uses at meals because it means to share half with my sister who squeals. Hate. That means half. Hati. Hatiin mo, cut that in half. I is for ibon, a bird in the sky high up above, a cute little duckling or maybe a dove. Ibon. Ibon is bird. Ibon. J is for jeepneys, miniature buses plying the street. They're noisy and colorful. I think they're neat. Jeepney, these are the taxis in the Philippines. K is for kumot, my favorite blanket, warm in my bed, and then there's the pillow to cradle my head. All right. We're just going to go 2 more pages. L is for Lola, who loves me most of all. She's my grandmother. She comforts me when I fall. L is for Lola. Last one. M is for medias, pulled snugly over my toes. I have green ones and white ones, and a pair with rainbows. M is for medias. Medias, that is socks. Medias, all right. We are reading this Tagalog book, my first book of Tagalog words. I love you if you made it this far into the video. Eat healthy, be healthy, sleep well, live well, because what you eat is how you fuel your body, and how you sleep is how you recharge your battery. Take care of your basics. Remember that. Take care of your basics.